What's up guys, it's Tommy here and today's video is about Virgil van Dijk's contract situation because he recently gave an interview where he said that new contract talks at Liverpool don't make sense right now. So we will explore and explain all the latest situation, and also Virgil van Dijk spoke with Arne personally and he revealed a lot about that talks as well, and we are awaiting Arne first official interview from Liverpool, so hopefully that will be coming tomorrow, the first working day since Arne has been, officially in the Liverpool job. He started on June the 1st, so yesterday. And Virgil van Dijk is about to enter the last 12 months of his contract, but there have been no talks about a new one. Probably because Arne still wants to have a talk with Van Dijk, Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, the three players whose contracts all expire at the end of next season. And Van Dijk, who is a club captain, has been rumored to be a transfer target of Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, and of course Saudi Arabian clubs. But I don't think Van Dijk would entertain a move to Saudi Arabia at this stage of his career. But Van Dijk strangely admitted that a new contract hasn't yet been discussed. This isn't surprising though, he said, because Liverpool was completely busy with the new coach, hiring a lot of new staff and everything. Then it doesn't make sense to start working with players straight away as well. You can always talk and we will see how that will go. And there have been conversations between Arne and Virgil van Dijk. He said, I didn't feel like this was a farewell conversation, and I think he also sees me in Liverpool 2.0, which is the next stage of Liverpool's development under Arne. I got the feeling that he's happy that I'm still here and that we'll be there next season so that I can help him where necessary. This allows us to achieve success on the field. And speaking to the Telegraph newspaper in the Netherlands, Virgil van Dijk said and revealed that he recently had his first talk with Arne I didn't know Arne at all personally. This was our first conversation. And Van Dijk told reporters that at the moment there is nothing for me to say about my long-term future. Nothing has changed and nothing is on the table. Either no changes in my situation at all. My future is not important at the moment. The only thing I can say now is if I have a farewell, I don't think I would keep it dry and not cry, because that was something I was very surprised with Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, Jurgen Klopp didn't cry at his farewell game against Wolves. He did cry, however, in the M&S Bank Arena, like farewell party or whatever you want to call it, when a few thousand Liverpool fans were in attendance, and Arne and John Bishop hosted the evening, and there are some brilliant videos about that on YouTube which you can look up. But it's strangely, Liverpool FC themselves didn't record the event, didn't make any videos or recordings of the event. They just posted pictures, which was a little bit strange because I felt like millions of Liverpool fans would have wanted to hear that brilliant conversation with Jurgen Klopp and of course a lot of Liverpool former players as well. Van Dijk said these fans are something else, and eventually when they say goodbye to you, then it will be special. So I really hope that Van Dijk and Trent and Mo Salah will sign new contracts. All three of them want to stay, which is really, really important. And hopefully when Arne will sit down with all three of these guys, and when Liverpool will get some transfer deals done as well in the coming weeks, hopefully that will give everybody a big boost. Of course, the new manager coming in always change is tough, and a lot of people are afraid of change, but we should embrace change because Arne a new manager with a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of new ideas. It can improve Liverpool, and hopefully Trent, Salah and Van Dijk will see that the Liverpool project is going upwards, and they will want to stay on the Liverpool train and push it forward and try and win more trophies and titles. I think all three of them are still at the peak of their powers, even though Salah and Van Dijk might be starting to decline sooner or later, but I still think that they have a good 2 or 3 years in them. So it would make sense if Liverpool extended the contract of Van Dijk by 2 years, the contract of Salah by 2 years, and the contract of Trent, I think a 3 or 4 year extension would be sensible because Trent is still only 25 years old. So let me know, how do you see this situation in the comments below, and of course if you enjoy these videos make sure to leave a like. I apologize that this video is a little bit late, but I went out out to play football in the morning, and we played for 2 hours in the heat, so that took a lot out of me, so I was resting. And also, very interesting update on Sepp van den Berg. He had a kind of an outburst in a Dutch magazine, Dutch newspaper, the De Telegraaf, which is one of the biggest Dutch news outlets. Van den Berg gave an interview to them, and he said, "You have not radiated confidence in me all this time, Liverpool FC, but you do want to hinder my future." He's talking about Liverpool slapping a 20 million pound asking price on Sepp van den Berg. "I want to continue playing every week and further develop myself." And some people could argue that that's unfair, that Van den Berg is frustrated, but I can understand where he's coming from, because Liverpool have been loaning out Sepp van den Berg year after year after year, and when he played for Liverpool or when he played for the youth team, he just made too many mistakes. He wasn't deemed good enough. But then Jarrod Kwanzaa comes in. He played in the English third division, and he straight away gets his chance in the first team. And he also impresses. So maybe Sepp van den Berg has a little bit of grudge against Liverpool, and he's frustrated. Why didn't he get the chance that Jarrod Kwanzaa did this season? And I understand his point of view, but it's weird timing for sure, because under a new manager, everybody gets a clean slate. Maybe Jurgen Klopp didn't fancy Sepp van den Berg. He saw some things in training and in some games that told him he's not ready for Liverpool. But maybe the new manager, a clean slate is given to everybody. So Sepp van den Berg should have just bited his lips, not air his frustration out in the media. That very rarely leads to good things anyway. And he should have just given everything in pre-season, try to impress the new manager, and who knows, the new manager might fancy Sepp van den Berg and give him a big chance this upcoming season. But now, probably Arne will view this interview as not a good thing, and maybe we will sell Sepp van den Berg, or maybe the club already have put Sepp van den Berg up for sale. But he also mentioned in the article, which is important, that Sepp van den Berg was the person who insisted on going out on loan. Liverpool wanted to give him a chance this season that just finished, but he wanted to go out on loan because he didn't see enough playing time at Liverpool. I think maybe he was right, maybe not, but who knows, with Jarrod Kwanzaa breaking through, that was actually a good thing that Sepp van den Berg went out on loan, because a lot of his minutes went to Kwanzaa, who looks like a brilliant Premier League centre-back now as well. I understand where Sepp van den Berg is coming from. He wants to get regular playing time at a mid-table club. He was fighting relegation with the Bundesliga side, the Mainz, and they actually stayed up, which was really, really impressive from them. They won on the last day of the Bundesliga season and managed to stay up. Because these clubs don't have a lot of money, maybe he thinks the 20 million asking price prizes him out of a chance to play for a club where he can get regular playing time. So maybe that's where his frustration is coming from. But you also have to understand that Jarrod Kwanzaa, after having a good season at Bristol Rovers, in pre-season he actually impressed Jurgen Klopp, and he earned his spot in pre-season where he played well. Sepp van den Berg played very poorly when he was given opportunities in pre-season, and until this season his loan spells were poor as well. This was his first good season on loan, so I can understand his frustration, but you have to be professional about it. If you can't even impress the coach in pre-season, then maybe he's not ready to play for Liverpool, and maybe he doesn't have rate himself highly as being a squad player at Liverpool. Maybe he just wants to go to a mid-table or bottom half of the table side in one of the top 5 leagues. He wants to be a starter. Probably he's not going to be a striker at Liverpool, definitely. So I hope that he gets his transfer move, because it's better to sell him now for like 10, 15, 20 million than him getting another loan spell. I think going out alone for 4 years in a row, I think that's more than enough. And if he can't break into the Liverpool squad right now, then it's better to sell him. And I don't think he's right that the 20 million asking price is too high. He's 22 years old. He started 31 matches in the Bundesliga. They have 34 matches in total. So he started most of the Bundesliga season. He's 22 years old. He had a very good season. The 20 million, I don't think that's too high of a price. Maybe 15 million would be a little bit more fair. Let's talk about Kevin Kelleher, who also said he's open to a move to get first team football. I would love Kelleher to stay, but he's also now 25 years old, and if he wants to go, then I respect it, because he wants to be probably a starting goalkeeper for a Premier League club, or maybe a club in the Bundesliga. But I think if Kelleher goes, then Liverpool need to sign a good backup goalkeeper, somebody who has Premier League experience, because Alisson is picking up more and more injuries, which is worrying me. Like that, at one point in the second half of the season, Kelleher played as many games as Alisson. And then, of course, Alisson came back and he probably surpassed Kelleher's numbers, but not by a lot, Let's look at actually the numbers. So Kelleher played 26 games in total, and Alisson played 32 games, which I think is pretty decent. Very, very close to each other. Alisson played 28 games in the Premier League, Kelleher only 10, but Kelleher played a lot of European games, 8 games, 6 games in the League Cup, and 2 games in the FA Cup as well. So 26 appearances for Kelleher. This was his best season for Liverpool, but I also understand why he wants to go. Because in his first Liverpool season in 2019-20, he played 4 games, then 5, then 8, then 4. So in his previous 4 seasons, he didn't play 26 games in total. 4 seasons added up. So yeah, playing 5 to 10 games a season, that's not really where Kelleher really improved himself, probably. So he wants to go. As good as a ride it was being a Liverpool goalkeeper for like 5 or 6 years, he probably feels he's good enough to play for a Premier League club as a first choice goalkeeper. But let me know, would you sell Kelleher? Would you sell Sepp van den Berg? And if yes, who would you sign as a backup goalkeeper, as a backup centre back? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.